Over here, over here.
Have a great game, boss.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you... Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena with Hall of Famers Grant Hill. Another one goes! Incredible!
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
By the way, now tied for third place in points in a single season. Here's White on the money from 12 feet away. Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Now here's Anunoby, guarded closely, out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball, and after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Cunningham against Garland. They set the pick. Over Cunningham. Garland, no good. Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. Here's the beat. And got it! Another basket!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into third place for most points in a season. Just amazing. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Adrian. He blocks it again.
Yeah, we've seen him do this all year long. How do you ever game plan for someone with his impact on D?
That raises his block total to 4th most ever in a single season. I don't know when we'll see a defensive year like this again. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Cunningham passes to Murray. Here's the beast. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
With some arc. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Lets it fly. The rebound by the Nets. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Garland against Cunningham. Garland feeling it out a bit. No good on the shot. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Down low. Here's Okogie. He's scoreless to the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Cunningham. Here's the beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, BA. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. And what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Graham.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability.
And good! There's another!
And this is a big moment for him, besting Larry Bird in most career points.
And his legend continues to grow. Not that we're surprised at this point of his career. We've been witness to many memorable moments already. Truly an all-time talent. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the shot goes.
I mean, a good pass there from Murray. Now, he understands when his guys have clean looks.
Garland, the pass to White. Here's Okogie. Anunoby covering. Garland for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. The Beast has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. Adrian. Tipped. And he gets it back. Here's Okogie. And it's all from three-point range. The Pistons have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's the Beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Garland against Cunningham. The shot to stop the run. Offensive board. And here's Detroit. 8-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets. Again! What an avalanche!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on 2nd place in scoring.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Number 1, Detroit.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham against Garland. Inside, Adrian. Grabs a rebound again!
I mean, this guy has been out of the world on the glass this year.
He is having one of the all-time rebounding seasons, getting close to the 4th most boards in a year. Garland against Cunningham. Here's Okogie. And no good, trying to use the glass. Murray passes to the Beast. And he slams it in one-handed.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
They set a pick. Cunningham against Garland. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to White. To win the cold spell. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham passes to the Beast. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Nets call time here. Reeves is checked in for Cunningham. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside White. Fades. It's not going to go for him.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Thomas. 32 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Jacks up a 3. There's another rebound.
And he's having a historic year on the glass.
With that rebound, he just tied for 4th most in a single season. Here's Thomas. No points so far. To the inside. Pulls in another board.
And there's no way to keep this man off the boards. If all he did was rebound, he'd have an enormous impact.
And he now has the 4th most rebounds ever in a single season. Legendary stuff here.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Thomas. Back to White. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Thomas has gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. The pass to Reeves. Here's the Beast. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Can't hit from in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his 2nd foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the 2nd quarter. And it's good. He hits another one.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch him play.
Now tied for 2nd for all-time scoring in a season. Austin Reeves out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's the Beast in its center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Okogie. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. And that one, good. Okogie's gotten his first points of the night. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Another bucket! Wow!
And guys, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball. Garland, the pass to Marks. There's another block.
And that block now tying him for the third most blocks in an NBA season.
What a year he's had. One of the best defensive seasons that anybody has ever posted. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, it's stolen away. Cunningham against Garland with the 10-footer. Good on the shot. Cunningham's got his second basket.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Thomas passes to Marks. Again with the block.
And the amount of blocks he has this season are just staggering.
Well, the numbers don't lie for him. He's now 3rd for most blocks in a season. The Beast powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Garland, the pass to Marks. To the paint. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So for the Pistons, Keegan Murray comes in for Reed. And it's Anunoby in for Reeves. Basket counts.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to E. Down low. Here's the Beast. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
White with a screen on Cunningham. Outside White. Shoots from 12. It's tipped. 3 on 3. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Detroit. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Thomas passes to Garland. 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. All sorts of time. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Inside, here's the Beast. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Cunningham against Garland. Outside White. Garland against Cunningham. It's deflected. Outside Anunoby. To the middle. They double him with White. Tipped away. White with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Garland, the pass to Okogie. It's Thomas on the wing. Anunoby covering. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Inside. Here's Okogie. Detroit with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The Beast. And he makes no No mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Anunoby. Murray passes to E. To the paint. Here's the Beast. Uses the glass on the layup. The Beast has got 45 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They set the pick. Here's White. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Murray. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Cunningham against Garland. Pass to White. Outside Garland. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Reeves is checked in for the Pistons. So the Nets making a switch here. Here's the Beast. He has 45 points. Down low. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. The Beast has got 47 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Left side Garland. Fires the 3.
Opponents, first personal foul. 15 seconds.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pistons. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home.
2 minutes.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Garland. 1:51 left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The Beast shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. White for 3. Fires in the triple. White's got 7 points.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Rebound Detroit. The Beast has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Pistons shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Nets.
That one's no good. To the paint. Anunoby passes to the Beast. To the middle. Another steal. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Left side White. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Launches it. The rebound by Murray. And now the Pistons in transition. Out to the wing. Yee, the pass to the Beast. Second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the
They got worked on the glass. Lots of spectating, not enough activity. Disappointing first half.
and I'm sure they would agree. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look. Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Garland. On the floor for Brooklyn. Clock at 4. Cash money on the open jump shot. Garland's got 8.
Every season, Darius Garland gets more confident, especially in that scoring ability.
And there's a pick, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Okogie, the pass to White. Here's Garland. He tries for 3. The shot no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, connects again.
He's at 50 again. I mean, he's done this a few times this year.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Back to White. Garland against Cunningham. Garland, the pass to Okogie. And here's Garland. Over Cunningham. Again, Garland missing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's the Beast. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's the Beast. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Garland for 3. And the Nets miss again.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
He, the pass to the Beast. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And here's Cunningham, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Beyond the arc. And he rebounds again.
He continues to dominate the glass, just as he has all season long.
And he's been doing his thing every time he takes the floor. Now looking at 3rd all-time for rebounds in a season. Garland against Cunningham. Garland, the pass to White. Here's Okogie. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Beast. The Pistons have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one. And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, "The fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season."
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And again with the rebound.
He's eating glass right now.
30 boards in this one. 30. Here's White. That's another board.
The rebounding just doesn't end with him. What a season he's had on the glass.
All year long, he's been a force, and now he's tied for the 3rd most rebounds in a single season. Here's Okogie. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down low, Adrian. He blocks it again, and that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Murray, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
They still need this. Grabs a rebound again.
And the effort and hustle he has shown all year long on the glass has been awe-inspiring.
Boy, he has carried the load for this team all year, and now has moved into 3rd for most rebounds in a season. White for 3. The shot won't fall.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Garland finds White. Here's Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. To the middle. And again!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Garland. Here's Okogie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Thomas, he's checked in for Garland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's the Beast. Non-stop scoring machine right here. To the paint. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now here's White. Defense right on him. It's blocked. Pass to the Beast. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Now White. He has 7. Throws it up high! And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. The Pistons, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
And the Pistons shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Stripped it away. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
So he can't get either to fall. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. To the inside. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you.
Left side Garland. Pass to Pajimski. You got a piece of it. We've got Naz Reid, and it's the Beast in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And the bucket is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
My bad.
The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Garland, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 23. Pass to Reeves. Reed with it. Garland comes with the double team. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Reed with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. No problems knocking that one down.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
To the paint. Here's McCaw. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
11 feet out. Rebound Detroit. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From deep. And the Pistons, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Down low, puts it up. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. There's the steal. Outside Garland. And the 3 off target. And here are the Pistons. Big run right now for him, 11-2.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Beast. Detroit has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Garland comes with the double team. Reed for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, B.A. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Here's Reeves. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Inside to halt the run. Thomas, that's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
McCall passes to the beast. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Pass to Pajemski. It's Thomas on the wing. And he's going for the lob. Cuts off the pass. And he banks in the layup.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Garland with the ball. Shoots. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got 25 points in the game.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Pass to McCaw. He puts up a 3.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitution on the floor.
Now here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Beast passes to Reed. Here's the 3. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Reed's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Garland. And Reeves pulls it down. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
To the inside. Rebound Brooklyn. Garland with the ball. Pass to Okogie. White on the wing. From the arc. Deflected. And he recovers it. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Inside. Here's Reeves. Garland comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
To the paint. Adrian. Off target from three-point range. Well, the Pistons shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Pass to the Beast. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Okogie, yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
The Pistons on offense. Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Adrian lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Inside. The Beast shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. He shoots a 3. Rebound by the Beast. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Pass to Garland. Outside White. Here's the pick. Adrian. Sweet little floater.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They pushed themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And what a huge performance it was for the Beast.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. And he lobs it up top. The rebound by Keith.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
He gets it in there.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Okogie on the wing. Pass to Garland. Now White fires the 3. That shot, no good. Here's the Beast. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems.